What's up, boss?
Should have known that you was gonna be out here.
Yes,
with
sir.
Your official capacity.
We trying to do a little something. I like a little bit of everything. So I grew up in, you start out as lowrider, then mini trucking and imports, and then we set it off with classic muscle. And I've been in like, you can say the big wheel car scene for the last 10 years or so, 15 years or so. So 22s and up, everything from Bel Airs to 96 Impalas for the most part. Just a little bit of everything. But personally, I'm a car guy of all sorts. So during car show coverage and all that stuff, I'm at everything. When I said I had some favorites,
Dude, I'm out there with you, man. This thing is like...
I was like, to see this as a Hot Wheels would be crazy.
I'm more excited. Like, I'm stoked to see Windmill because I
Yeah.
the inspiration.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to crank them, or is that not a game?
Nah, man, I want to hear that
I just wanna hear
one.
the-
So before you leave, please let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, so you built a lot of wild stuff.
I try to build something fun every time.
You told me earlier. You told me this is kind of like your redemption run, like you were close last year, but you were.
Let's bring my ultimate Hot Wheels out. So this is very much purpose built as like a competitive burnout car. So
Nice.
Where there's a lot of very deliberate design in everything. So like the headers aren't just to be ridiculous.
Right.
When there's smoke, it's meant to blow the smoke
Exactly.
out so I can hopefully seal it.
Yeah.
Smart.
At most.
I guess it's on airbags though.
Yeah. It looks like it's probably on the, I think it's, they have the hydraulic shocks.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking of, because I don't see a bag system. Yeah, that's crazy. A little turbo back here. So, my name's Wade. We're here
nice to
checking
meet you.
out Patrick.
Yes,
So
sir.
Patrick has one of the coolest cars out here on the scene, and I had to come over here and talk to him. We're doing some judging real quick, so we just came back to get some behind-the-scenes info or just some story on the build that we got so far. So I'm gonna introduce you to Patrick and his.
63 Thunderbird Le Mans. In 1962, Ford campaigned a Thunderbird to race at Le Mans. The car never qualified, but this is a replica of that vehicle. I've done a lot of research.
Nice.
It's a rare Ford,
Yes.
one of the rarest.
Yes.
So I was excited to put that together. And also, I'm super excited to be here.
No,
with
man,
you.
we glad you brought it out, man.
Thank you.
This is cool. I mean, this is one of our first three we looked
Yes.
at, man. This thing
Yes.
is-
Thank you.
So body-wise, did you do a lot of modifications as far as throughout the build, or?
Oh, yes. What's left of the original Thunderbird would be the two doors,
Yeah.
the bumpers,
Yeah.
and the grille. It's on an Art Morrison chassis, 3-link suspension, coilovers, all 4 corners. Running a big block Ford
Yeah.
with a 4-speed, 327 gears, so
Yeah.
it gets down the road pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I love how you have the, little bitty small windshield,
Yes.
and then it just incorporates down into the buckets and stuff like that.
Well, we wanted to incorporate some modern day flair,
Yes.
with still the old school originality of the car.
I love that.
So,
I love
and I think it turned out very well. The way the car sits now is such a great conversation piece. It's so well thought out. I just thought to leave well enough alone.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I think the little circle on the back is just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough
Yes,
to put you in the
sir.
mentality.
Yes, sir.
I like how your cage and all that stuff with your headrest that goes in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Functional headrest.
That's what I'm saying,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Everything about this car screams it's an actual driver.
Yes, sir.
That's
It is.
what I enjoy about it.
Goggles if you get caught in the rain.
Goggles if you get caught in the rain, but hopefully we never get caught in the rain. It is definitely a fair weather car. So we have a fuel cell, AccuFab oiling.
Yeah.
It's a big block Ford side oiler. As you can see, the cage goes from the front of the car to the rear of the car.
Yeah. Now, how much time do you have in the build?
This build took approximately 2.5 years with
Okay.
some really special guys giving a lot of effort to turn it into exactly what it is today.
Now, was it a big custom shop, or is it kind of, a small group of guys that built it, or?
It's a large group of guys.
Okay.
A couple of different shops
Okay.
put some work into the car. But in the end, this is what we have.
Perfect,
And I'm really happy with the car. Man, this is a real, true custom car from front to rear. There's nothing on this car that's untouched, so to speak.
Yeah.
From the chassis to the wheels to the wildwood brakes to the fuel cell to the engine, which is a restored big block Ford, which would have been the actual engine that they tried at Le Mans. So it's just a cool ride, and it's a great conversation piece.
I appreciate you coming up with that concept and admitting you're a Ford guy.
I appreciate it. I'm also a Datsun guy, just to let you know.
Just to let you know.
I spread the wealth.
Yeah.
Thanks a million, man.
What's up, man? We out here at the Hot Wheels tour. I wanted to give a showcase to my guy Jay at Jay's Customs. We got a couple cars out here, man. We're going to let him talk about them.
Hey, man, y'all already know what it is. First, you know you need to subscribe. I already know what I'm saying. Wheels away, man. You know what I'm saying? We're making it happen. We out here to the Hot Wheels car show. Y'all know I bring a little flavor out here to let y'all see. We got Merlin Monroe out here, man. I'm going to let y'all check out. You know what I'm saying? See, we got all new chrome and stuff on it. We got kind of an exclusive, actually, 2-barrel carburetor, 4-barrel carburetor on the actual 59 Corvette.
Yep.
Custom wheels, of course, you know what I'm saying? One off. Custom cut wheels at the end of the day.
I love the red line.
Hey, man, gotta have it. Of course, the interior, you know what I'm saying? We got some Burberry interior. For all you cats that actually go to Lennox all the time, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep some of that Burberry in there for you, you know. Got the scarf in there also. All the custom lights and stuff, man. We got the actual light on the actual. These are all custom fabs at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I'm one of those shops that ain't scared to actually do anything to the car.
Right.
A lot of history in this vehicle too. Dedicated to Merlin Monroe.
Okay. Of course, with the white.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? White can be right. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make it right. You know what I'm saying? We got the custom stuff in the trunk also.
What size sub is that?
That's a 12-inch sub. You know,
nice.
My boy Big Red, you know what I'm saying? Sound over
big shout out to Big Red.
You know, shout out to Red at all times. You know, we make it happen.
He keep it easy for you to get that info on that tag.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can call him and get scheduled for your next one.
We get you in. We get you in line. We ain't going to treat you like that.
So what's over here, though?
Oh, now we got... Wade ain't gonna tell y'all now, you know what I'm saying? He a Mopar head at the end of the day now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted.
You know we love the Mopar.
This is a 68 Dodge Corvette RT.
Yeah.
And this RT, in reference to this vehicle, was a rusted. I dedicated to my uncle.
Okay.
So we definitely kept it the actual mixing in the new millennium.
Yeah.
If you check the quarter pounder out, you see we got the B in there also. The zombie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that went to English class understand what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm talking about? Had the holes in the roof, so we actually put the Chrysler 300
big panoramic
roof in here. So it's still Mopar, has the sign and everything on there, so we made that happen. Now we also did mix in some stuff.
Yeah.
For you Walking Dead fans, you see we got Lucille on the dash.
That's wild.
And you got Rick gun in the console, man, you know.
See him?
Put the wood inside, make it look around there. Like I said, we hot. We ain't had no AC in the car, but we sure got a fan in there.
Got a good fan in there.
Got a good fan in there. You know what I'm saying? Let you see right here in the front, we got the custom one-off wheels also, floating center cap. The car is called Zombie, so that's why you see the ZB. So
what we got up under the hood, though?
We got a 440 up under here.
Yeah.
Engine-wise, you know what I'm saying?
A whole lot of muscle, though. Excuse me.
I ain't gonna let my cameraman get scared at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You see it right there out on the ground, just in case y'all didn't know about we killing things around here.
I love the zombie response vehicle there.
So we had to respond to this car show.
Yeah.
So we come out here to actually make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Leaving that rust and stuff in there.
Yeah.
Of course, in reference to anything that you can possibly think about on the car in reference to touching, it's kind of hard to even make an ugly car still customizing it. It's still kind of hard. It seems crazy, but it still is.
Yes.
But other than that,
I love everything y'all did with it, man.
We try to make it happen, man. You know
and all these are behind the clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Even having the history on the actual vehicle of all the panels and seeing the creativity of the quarter panels and people making the metal.
Yep.
This is one of the. I left this here because this dude right here was a real good fabricator back in the day.
Right.
I wish I knew the dude. I sure hire him, but you know what I'm saying? He sure used a flat piece of metal and made that quarter right there. So,
hey, man, you know how it is. Make it work.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Make it work. What size are these?
These are 24 by 15s.
Okay.
These are some wide wheels we got up on there, sit it low.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to sit the car low and still ride.
What suspension's on there?
We use QA1.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? So we use
I think that's
Q81
all
on
I
here.
had, man.
Oh yeah. And you check out the chain on the back.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of people
Yeah.
like this little last little ugliness of the chain.
You gotta lock them in, man.
Oh yeah. That's
You gotta lock them in,
That's what we hook the zombies to when we need to drag them down the street.
Yeah,
You
get
know
them
what I'm
on up out the way, and then the
custom
detail on the tag.
Yeah.
Detail on the tag is amazing.
Thank you, man. Having my boy Stanley. Stanley does all my airbrushing. Shout out to Stanley. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know my information. You need to get in contact with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You can call Wade to get you in contact with me. You already know Fisher J Custom, J's Custom TV.
Yes, sir.
Follow us, you know what I'm saying? Inbox me. We'll be able to conversate about anything
Nothing
you got
but the
going on.
hits.
Yes, sir.
Nothing but the hits.
Yes, sir. We got more hits coming out soon.
I appreciate you, my brother.
Hey,
all love.
Y'all ain't subscribing. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing now.
Where's my Wade TV?
Yes,
everywhere.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Muscle Car Film Crew. What's up, Brody? I appreciate you coming out, man.
Always.
Glad to see this thing in person again.
Finally,
Come on, pop that hood, man. What we got? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we got a stock bottom end LS1, built top end, porta heads, intake manifold, D1SC, Pro Charge.
Oh, so that's a little whoosh we heard.
Yeah, a little whoosh whoosh game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? J-Rod Speed Shop out of Houston did all the work. Everything is, hitting some wires, some wire tucks, coil relocation. You don't see no coil packs.
Yeah.
Got a couple other little nuggets on the way, so we're not done yet.
Okay. I love that you got all this Holly stuff on there. You know, some of our good partners.
Of course,
Yeah.
Holly gang.
So what else we got here, man? What we looking at? Is it meant to be super custom, or is it just something that's gonna be clean, a little play toy, you know, things of that nature?
So I bought the car to cruise. I bought it, as an ode to my younger self. I had one as my very first car.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I didn't have the funds to really do what I wanted to do.
Of course.
So I was like, you know what? Let me just do a little bit of what I wanted to do, but it got a lot of love on social media.
Yeah.
So I kept going a little bit further and further and further. And actually, I went further than I expected to be.
Always. It ain't never done. See, we got the forges on there. You know, I love that.
Yes, sir. 20-inch Forgiato, FV1, step lip, front and rear.
You got man,
floating cap.
Yeah.
Signature ride set me up with this set.
And the lime green bears.
Yeah, the shocker, the monster green bear brakes. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, so I was gonna do green seat belts, red stitching, and I was like, I think it'd have been too much.
Of
so
course.
I was like, let me just add the subtle hints of how the factory seats came with the green stitching to kind of bring it all together.
Hell yeah. And anything else we got up under here? Did you have to shorten the rear end to get that big old lip in there?
Quick performance rear end. It's a 4 and 9 inch, shortened it 3 inches on both sides.
Yeah.
That's how I was able to get a 7-inch lip, step lip. I got a carbon fiber drive shaft, Gulf Coast drivetrain. I got a Performer built level 3 4L60. So the whole drivetrain is touched. I got UMI. QA1 full tubular suspension.
So you can beat on it a little bit.
Oh yeah, beat on it, drive in comfort, street strip and show.
I love it. Where can we find you at, man? I see we got this big old tag right here.
Man, you can find me on pretty much all the social media platforms. No Chill Chad, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Might do some twitching later.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming out, bro.
Always.
All
man.
love is
Thanks
always.
for the invite, guys.
Nah,
Shout out
man.
to Hot Wheels, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll
be back next year.
Great turnout.
Look at that.
Sure.
Okay.
Matter of fact, in Austin and Houston.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, cool. I might sneak down there and see you. All right, man. We here wrapping it up. We got to see a lot of cool cars today. We've reconvened with the judges. We're about to head on stage right now and discuss some things. And stay tuned, man. We're gonna show y'all who's in our finalists and discuss some of our favorite things about those. And then we'll get to see who wins. See y'all soon. Hey, man, huge shout out to Mattel. Huge shout out to the whole Hot Wheels community. We met some great people today. Shout out to my guy, Mike Forsythe, that put me in place. My guy, Vinny, Brian, all the guys that had a hand in helping with the judging contest and inviting me along and be a part of this ride. Big accomplishment for the little kid inside of me that, collected these Hot Wheels for the last 30 years. over 1,000, 2,000, maybe 3,000. Hopefully not like 4,000. But it's there, man, and I really just appreciated doing it and knocking this off one of my goals list. So we'll catch you on the next show. Hopefully we'll be on the next Hot Wheels tour next year.
I'm Brian Benedict. I am key principal designer at Hot Wheels. I come out to a lot of these stops. I love coming out to local stops and meeting the fans, meeting some amazing builds. I'm going to pass the mic to each of the judges and let them tell you a little bit about themselves. But yeah, so I've been at Mattel for 20 years, so I'm an old timer here. But it's always great coming out. This is the 8th year of Legends Tour, and it just gets bigger and better every year. So thank you all for coming. Hope you had a good time, and hope you guys got some cool product there in Walmart. Let's pass it on to. We'll start with Mike over here.
Mike Forsythe here. I'm a long-time car enthusiast that happened to turn into a car company. So marketing, Forsythe Group, a lot of y'all know me from my Lexus work. Previous work with Hot Wheels, and I've done a lot of SEMA builds. So I've been judging for quite some time in different capacities around. Shout out to Atlanta and Hot Wheels for doing this. They don't have to do this, especially in the climate of things today.
All right, my name is Christopher Michaels. I'm an automotive artist. I'm a presenter on the VinWiki YouTube channel and Matt's Off-Road Recovery and a few things like that. I was one of the builders on the Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge TV show. I'm a huge Hot Wheels fan. I have 25,000 in my collection. Me and some friends of mine have done a couple of Hot Wheels world records, biggest track in the world, things like that. And I've got a couple of Cannonball Run records and some Transcontinental records and things like that too. So I'm just a car guy all over. I'm so excited to see everybody out here today. Just the diversity of cars is amazing. The off-road guys, the lowrider guys, the tuner guys, the classics, everybody, you know, all of us grew up just loving these little plastic cars. And I've been so grateful to be a part of Legends for 3 years now. Get to be friends with Brian and Ralph and some of these great people here, and just, you know, it's such a cool experience. I appreciate everybody coming out and risking the weather, and just happy to be here. And thank you all for coming out to Atlanta Legends.
Hey everybody, my name is Wade from Whips by Wade. I'm the amateur out of all these guys. They got real long resumes and things like that, but I do a lot of photography and videography around the country. I host my own car show for the last 7 years. I've been a part of the custom car world for the last 15 years. A lot of SEMA content, a lot of working with big builders. I have my own wheel design with Forgiato wheels and, you know, just things of the nature like that. So this is my first year coming out here. I really appreciate Hot Wheels, Mattel, all the guys that have included me. And just happy to be here, see all the different cars, and appreciate y'all coming out here.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Ralph Benitez. I'm a Hot Wheels designer. I work with Brian Benedict at Hot Wheels HQ in El Segundo. And one of the highlights for me is coming out to Atlanta every year. For the past 4 years, I've been coming out and seeing all the wonderful cars, all the wonderful people, and best of luck to everybody out there. A bunch of cool cars, and let's do it. Let's pick the next Legends, Brian.
We really appreciate your support. You guys are amazing, integral members of the automotive community here in the Atlanta area. So thanks again. But without further delay, let's go ahead and announce the winner. So it was tight. It was really close. But in the end, because of the story, we felt it was really, really powerful. We ended up going with the 1990 Nissan 300ZX, Jared Pink's car. Very, very cool build. All right, come on up, Jared. Jared came so close to winning last year with his Charger build. He had an El Camino modification on a Charger, which was amazing, but in the end didn't quite pull the win. But this year he came back in full force, and the 300ZX did not disappoint. So congratulations. Let me shake your hand. All right, and there's the trophy. And I'll let you tell a little bit more about the build, okay, Jared?
So just real quick, I always thought about what I loved as a kid, the Hot Wheels I would buy, and building a burnout car is about building a character, not just a car. And watching everyone walk past it and just how crazy it looks, the engine is hanging out. It's got a Chevy big block and a small Nissan, and it's just about having fun with the car. You look at it, you're excited to see it, seeing everyone walking by, stopping, the pictures, the comments. That's what I built it for, to love, to be excited to see and literally build my own real life Hot Wheels. So it's meant to do really good burnouts, win competitions, and look really cool, and hopefully inspire kids to want to build more of these crazy cars.
Congratulations, man. Well deserved.
Last year didn't quite get it, so I went back to the drawing board and made sure I brought the ultimate Hot Wheels, the thing I loved, and I'm very grateful that I can build cars like this, because this doesn't really need to exist, but I am so excited to get to share it with everyone and just have all the excitement. And honestly, I was really excited to see Twin Mill over there, because that's kind of the motivation behind this too.
Yes, sir. So if you can see, this is our winner for the Atlanta stop. So he'll go to compete with about 10 other cars in the country, and then it'll be 15 other shows across the world that this car will be entered in as one of the finalists. So it's wild. It's got a V8 in it. It's topped with Holley parts. It's a single seater. It's meant to be a burnout machine. If you see, we got the rear mounted intercooler. Yes, the car is not the prettiest that we've seen today, but it is one of the coolest. This whole thing is about uniqueness, creativity, garage built, and he had a great story about it. He built the El Camino last year on a Hellcat chassis, and it didn't win based on some small technicalities, but he decided to come back this year and give another chance at it, and look, he's going home a winner. So appreciate Mattel, appreciate Hot Wheels, thank you Vinny, thank you Mike, thank you Muscle Car Film Crew for coming out and filming this, and we'll see y'all on the next go round.